Welcome back to more World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode, Part 71. We are getting into the 70s now. We are at the penultimate part of the 360 sprints. We got Millstone, Lincoln Speedway, and Fairbury. Two of those three I am not familiar with, so that will be kind of scary to go to. So, really don't have much to worry about for the championship. We have like a 100-point lead, yet we still can't win. So, we're just kind of in a weird point of this. I don't know, like, I'm assuming if I did do like an off-camera season some point after I do like the pro late models or something, there's a chance I can win, but we're definitely not gonna. But it's weird because we'll probably for sure be able to win, but our point lead will be even bigger. So I think what I'm showing here is probably more interesting. I probably could have put it at 103 and it would have been enough. It just, I don't know. So, I definitely want to be winning at 103, but maybe the point battle will be a little bit closer. I don't know, but I'm not going to sit here and do multiple seasons figuring that out. But anyways, on to Millstone, and we'll see what we can do there. Well, we got the gold time by about 3/10, which is, it's nice. I don't know if that's enough to win a race per se, but that may give us at least a guaranteed top 5 finish for sure. I don't know how I did it in practice where I was able to hit like a 14 flat, but that's still pretty good. That's 5th. That's our goal time. I'm sure we're definitely going to finish. Yeah, we're definitely going to be ahead of Ashley once again, so. On to the heat where probably nothing will happen. Presumably. Started 2nd, finished 2nd. Nothing happened. Well, the qualifying dash should be a little more interesting, but I mean, if we got our butt kicked that much in the heat, then I don't know how much of a shot we're going to have in the qualifying dash. Maybe we could do something. Yeah, Millbridge is fun to race at. I don't know if I got confused last episode when I saw like when it loaded, when it was showing like the tracks we were going to next. I swear it looked like Sterling County, and that's why I said it. I don't know why. I don't know. It just maybe it just looked very similar in the menu. I don't know. Well, we're not going to be starting 5th as we're running 6th currently, so. That's fun. And I like how as soon as I try the outside line, I lose spots, so that's also fun. Once again, that fun narrative of, oh, multi-group racing in this game, and it's like, well, no, it's more of an illusion because it doesn't really seem to work most of the time, except for fucking Port Royal. Yeah, so I guess we're not even we're definitely not winning. Top 5 maybe, so. And Ashley got 3rd, so we might actually lose points in this race. So she's going to try to make a comeback with 5 races left. At least we're on the bottom lane, at least. Yeah, I don't know what really to say about Millbridge. It feels fun to drive. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's just the AI are just really ramped up. And that'll be definitely fun to see, like, what happens off camera. When I set it to 100, just to see, like, how I run. Like, will I be able... I would assume I would win more races, but I'm curious, because lowering it down to 100, that's 0.2 of a second that they're slower. When I was testing this stuff out in, like, the midget series or micro sprints, it was really early on. I was testing at Lima Lane, and I went from, like, 105 all the way to 100, and each difficulty that you went down, the AI were like a 10th slower, or the goal time was a 10th slower, therefore the AI times were about a 10th slower too, so. Even with 0.2 of a buffer, would that be enough? I don't know, but hey, we got a spot, that's P6. Well, not anymore, that was fun while it lasted. I'm not even getting any, I don't know, like grip on the top when you sail it down low. It's like it's like, it feels like the whole track is slick. I don't know. But whatever, we'll just finish 7th and nothing eventful will happen unless we get a dumb yellow. Well, that's a typical AI wreck. You know, gotta make it interesting. Somehow that's not a yellow. He got air from that, so that kind of messed up my corner because I was kind of anticipating yellow. Normally that kind of happens, but either way, other than that, nothing else has happened. So something funny occurred at least. I mean, we lost by a good 7.5 seconds. I don't know. Whatever, we have a good enough point gap on Ashley that I don't think it's going to matter. She ends up getting 4th, so she's going to gain, what, 6 points on us? And we have, like, what, like a 90-something point lead, so that's not really a a big loss. Yep, Ashley's still second. Youngquist is 40 points back of Ashley, so Youngquist really got nothing to worry about. Kind of a small payout, but 34,000, so that's good. There's nothing much more to say. Just on to the next one. We don't get our sponsor goal, but our car is in good shape, so that's nice. Next up is the Lincoln track, so I don't know. I haven't raced there in a long time. Yeah, that does almost look like Sterling County from that angle, so no wonder I was kind of taken aback. But it was not. Did not look that, so I was a bit wrong. Yeah, is Lincoln in PA as well? Yes, it is. There's a lot of PA-themed tracks in the 360 Sprints, which is pretty cool. Anyways, we'll get into that right now. Well, we were hitting a goal time, not by a whole lot, but that might be decent enough. I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be one of those tracks where we're gonna struggle, or if we are gonna finish well, then it's probably based on luck. So I don't know. Yep, screw that up. So best we get is a 12.8. That's 10th. I mean, that's okay. Ashley is actually starting second, so we're having like a late season collapse now all of a sudden. Thankfully, we built up a huge enough point gap to where even if we finish behind her, so we have a big enough gap, it's not going to matter. Anyways, we'll get the heat over with. We'll probably start third, finish third. Start third, finish third. 4 laps for this one instead of the normal 5, so that's interesting. I think I'm going to try to do 5 races an episode, so we're going to just keep going. A lot of cuts, less talking, let's go. At least we're starting 10th, so nothing really changed, so I could have just cut everything out. But we'll get down the bottom lane immediately. I'm sure that's like very illegal and like immoral, so can't wait for the comments to rip me apart for that. But anyways, well, we drop back to 11th, but we're gonna get exit up off the corner. And we've got the preferred lane, just gotta be careful not to hit the guardrail. I'm using all 2 of my brain cells right now to make sure I don't screw this up. This is looking very nice. And it's very action-packed. There were 3 wide in front of me there, which was very scary. Now in race trim, it's a little bit of contact. Ashley had a bit of an spaghetti-o. A geyser. Kisser. Oh, I say geyser? That's not even the right word. Yeah. Alright, just get by him. Clear him. Okay, Ashley's falling apart. She's choking. So we're gonna have we're not gonna bleed as much points as I was originally perceiving it to be. I messed up that corner. So yeah, typical. Leave it to me to make a mistake. I've always said I wasn't like this like fucking legendary World of Outlaws driver. So not surprised it made an uh-oh. I think we're gonna at least be decent enough to maybe get the spot back. Try and get a good enough exit up off the corner. A lot of very close to wheel contact. A lot of closeness to death. And that might be the spot. If we could just nail that corner, he might cross me over. He will do just that. It's very intense. Lincoln Speedway proving to be extremely stressful. Get a bit of an exit off the corner there. It's nice. That doesn't always seem to happen, so I appreciate it when it does occur. And I think now we'll just chill in 8th for the remainder of this event. And that's a typical cartwheel hellacious. That's a hellacious wreck for sure. Oh my god, he was cartwheeling. I was thinking in the back of my head, I hope that was Ashley. I don't think it was. That was this 22 car, I think, beside me. So they're going to be damaged. They're going to probably be slow. We should, in theory, be able to get by him. I think that's the one I was flipping. Well, that's 3 wide in the middle. I almost died there. Well, we gained a spot. I think we lost one all at the same time. So nothing was accomplished. But we can maybe get 7th place back. Just give me the bottom lane. Kind of slide jobble. That was like a perfection of a slide job. It was beautiful. Makes a grown man cry with that. Trying to get an exit off the corner, but failed to do so. I really wish I can get a good exit up off the corner. That's... No. I'd rather take my 8th place than cartwheeling and dying into oblivion. Thank you, yeah. So 8th place again. Probably could have gotten 7th if I was a little more talented. And Ashley continues to gain more points on me. So that's another 4 points gained. And Facanino wins. Good for him. Young Quest got second, so they're all gaining points on me. But it's too little too late. I'm just very thankful we built up the point lead that we did, because we're burning some of it in these well, some of these, not these videos, these races today. So, yeah. Anyways, on to the next one. We breached 900,000. So, it's nice to bank up money a lot quicker. I mean, it makes sense because we're in a, you know, regional stuff, so payouts are way more compared to the 10,000 something I was used to getting each race. My phone's blooping. Well, at least we're going to a track I'm familiar with. Not gonna be able to say that for much more, because we got Madison Lake, which will be new, in the Knoxville we've been at before. So, really just one more track that's new to us in this series for this game. But anyways, on to Fairbury. I don't know what we're going to do there, but I'll try something. Well, we were able to get our goal time, but it's not by a lot. So, again, I don't think that's winning material. It may be maybe a 5th place one. I mean, we haven't even been getting that this whole entire episode, so it's hard to say. But, I don't know. We'll see what we can do in qualifying. Yeah, definitely not hitting the goal time. Again, it's 2/10 up, but we'll get 10th. I don't know. It's just, I can't do a whole heck of a lot. Ashley started 9th. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should just always kept it at 100 from the very beginning of this game and never changed it, because, well, I don't know. I mean, either way, it would have been screwed, because either we bump it up. It's so different from each series. Like, UMP modifieds are really easy. Everything is, like, I should need a fucking shark to play a game of, like, what difficulty you need to do for each series. So even if I did at 100, like, I would still be, I would be destroying the field even more. So there's no winning, other than winning the championship. That's all we're doing. Well, that's different. We gained a spot in the heats. Like, that doesn't usually happen. Never the fuck mind. Or maybe so. I don't know. My whole perception of reality is falling apart. Alright, I guess well, maybe not, because it's just, we're just having a crossover-a-thon, and I'm unable to, we're unable to figure this out. I think they figured it out now. Okay, that was a bit more interesting than normal, so I'll give them that. Starting 10th up on the outside. At least Ashley's back here with us, so that's kind of comforting. I'm just hoping that we can just get through turn 1 safely. That was definitely safe. I'll give them a lot of props there. That was very safe. Just have to kind of nail this corner. I'm trying the outside line because why not? And I don't know if that's really working. But we're maintaining the gap, which is very shocking. Usually every time I try to go up the outside, I lose time. So it's actually working. Or at least we're able to do something. We're actually going to catch 7th place here. I'm even letting up in the throttle in, like, the middle, on the straightaway, just to kind of get this car, like, balanced. I don't know if that even makes sense. But it makes sense to me, my dumbass brain. Yeah, that was just 2 spots right there. So outside line may matter here, which is shocking. Well, it's not working anymore. We lost those spots. I just couldn't keep up the pace, and I just kept making mistakes and lost the spot. So back to 8th as we have another hellacious wreck. That's actually 2 cars involved. I don't know if those are for position, but bring it on. I'll take some more cheap positions if I do say so myself. Sorry, on the outside here. It feels like the start of the race all over again. I'm going to try the outside line, see if that does something again, because it seemed like it worked the first time. So I'm going to try to keep it up here, try to keep that momentum up, try not to get the car too sideways. Thankfully, none of them are really trying to use the outside line, so we'll just take full advantage of that. Even scraping the wall, which was very borderline scary. But yeah, it seems like it can do something here. I just ran the back of, I thought it said we, but it was Wace, which is very funny. Because I think I've definitely said that before. Anyways, for P7. At least it's not P8, which was like the theme of this entire episode so far. Maybe we'll get the 6th, or maybe even 5th if we're lucky. I don't know. Depends on what 5th place does. As he continues to run the bottom, that's good for us. Maybe we can actually get there. I don't know. that depends if I have the talent enough to actually make it work. But we're actually on the white flag too, so that's also scary. There's a car slow. Alright, we'll just finish P6. Almost P5, but I'll take it. That feel like it flew by. I guess it would. It was only like a 3-minute race, but whatever. I'm good. I'm good with that. Ashley is nowhere to be found. She is 13th, so for the first time in like 3 races, we're gonna gain points on her. So that's nice. So the point lead continues to grow. Just Youngquist is only, well, still very far back. So there's not a whole lot at stake. Even if the winner gets like an extra 50 points, like they get like 200 points in second place, because like 150. We would still have like a 50+ point lead. So we're just killing them with consistency, and that's quite literally it. Well, our sponsor incentive is to win, which I don't know why the sponsors keep doing that, because that's not our MO this season. Our MO is just to run 2nd to 8th. That's kind of like where we've been running. Like even our top 10s, we've gotten a top 10, I think. Well, not in every race, but the majority of the races. We're destroying them in... I don't know. Anyways, let's get on to Madison Lake. I don't want to be talking too much. I don't want to drag this video out. Oh, I remember this track. Yeah, this is the track where this was definitely a good case of AI can run outside, I can't do that, therefore they fast, therefore I can't do much. So this was kind of like the pinnacle of like they can run the outside line and I can't type of track. Like this is the one that was ingrained in my memory. Though I'm actually really surprised we got the goal time. Goal time is for first place, and we were up on that by about 2/10, so I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be the magical race. I don't know. All right, well we got 11, what, like a 10.7. That was our fastest lap, but at the expense of almost dying. But anyways, on the qualifying. Damn, we shattered that goal time by like 2/10. This might be the race we can maybe win. I don't know. This might be it. I'll be shocked. But that was, I mean, we're up by a couple tenths too. If I just can't believe all tracks, it's gonna be Madison Lake that I just went on a freaking Vietnam flashback of how it like horrified me for years, and then we're gonna, I don't know, we'll see. That was indeed something. They tried. Well, we got the win by about 6/10. That's not horrible. I just don't know if that's enough pace to win a race. Well, we're first in the qualifying dash. Not much happened in the heat. See if that kind of continues here. I don't know. All I can really do is just hold the bottom lane and just hope that they're not going to be stupid fast on the outside, which, I mean, so much of this game is from WhatiFRacing, so a lot of the AI behaviors feel about the same, so I wouldn't be surprised if we lose a race based on that. But I don't know. I mean, we're leading right now. I mean, this is good stuff. This next lap is going to be the most important lap, just to put us in position, give us the track position, be first for the start of the race, because I feel like that would be our biggest shot. If we lose the lead or something, then they might pull away or something. They tried really hard in that last corner. I'll give them that. But that's a freaking dub in the qualifying dash. When have we done that? I don't know. On to the A main. Usually the A main's not as hard as the qualifying dash. So maybe this is our race. I don't know. All right. Just have to just nail some top tier, talented caliber levels of laps. Or maybe not. Because Gar just got right by me like I was standing still. He's going to try the outside. We're going to slide job him. Presumably. Or he's going to run me the fuck over and wreck all of us. What a fucking Chad. What a... And no yellow for it, too. That's fucking stupid as well. Gar's going to get the lead, but we're going to cross him over. We're going to have the preferred lane in this corner. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're going to have to try to slide job him. I can't do it. He's running the fucking outside line, which again, just like WhatiFRacing, I can't do that. So that's how we're going to lose this race. That's fucking aggravating. Yep, that's... I mean, we get a restart, thank God, but so much of this game is like Route 22 that kind of pisses me off a bit because, I don't know, it just seems like some tracks you can make the outside lane work, others you can't. Maybe it's because I lack the skill. I am the worst driver ever, so, you know, it's possible. Because watch me try to run the top here, and... Okay, hold on. Hold on. I might be eating my words a little bit. I mean, we're getting a run, but we're just kind of maintaining the gap. I'm not really closing in. No, it's not really working. Alright, I gave it a shot. Thought I would try it. Of course it doesn't work, and we lose a spot in the process, so... I don't know anymore. It's really frustrating to lose the lead like that when I can't do a whole heck of a lot. But yeah, they're just, I don't know. It's just not possible to win, apparently, at 102 on default. Maybe it is if you're a fucking better driver. Maybe if you don't fucking cartwheel either. That would probably make it a lot better. I can't wait for this game to end, like, this series to fucking end. This shit just pisses me off so fucking much sometimes. Like, yes, we're leading the points, everything's great and everything, but to be so close to winning and to not is really fucking aggravating. And to them to chop my fucking nose off like that is really pisses me off too. So, I don't know. Like, we had a shot to win. Like, we were actually leading. We were actually doing stuff. We are just gonna have to nail some, like, yeah, like S-tier qualifying laps or something to give us a shot here. I don't know, but we got 20 laps of this. Oh, Lord. And I have to do the race car thing where I have to enter wide, so I don't know. That's also annoying. I guess I have to compromise my entire corner to keep them down low. Thank you, Jacobson, for just sending it the fuck in. So, yeah, I think we just gotta enter, like, super shallow. That's gonna compromise my entire corner, and that's gonna make Jim Jones very fucking pissed that I'm not, you know, racing it in his heart and soul manner. But to try to keep the AI behind me, which it failed anyway, so what does it matter? And of course, there goes O'Gara just right by me. I don't know how I don't know. I guess I just do everything fucking wrong. I don't know. I don't know why I even bother trying to arc it in the corner and do all this, like, you know, it feels like race car things when the AI could just kind of enter the corner at, like, the shallowest of angles, make it stick, and just drive right by me. And they're not even running the top, too. They were just faster, so I don't know. I guess I'm just not destined to win on 1-2 difficulty on default. It's just not fucking possible, at least not for me. I'm sure everybody else can do that, because, you know, magic. But I don't know. But then if I set to 100, then there would be even less competition from the AI. But then I can at least win. So there is no satisfaction in either or. It's either I mean, at least I guess I would be able to win, but that would literally be it. But this felt like this was the race. This, based on the qualifying, the dashes, even the heat, this was going to be the race I thought we had the best shot. And it clearly wasn't enough. I don't know how much faster we need to be, like, to beat the goal time, to be faster than the AI, but has to be like at least half a second. It cannot be 4/10. It's got to be like half a second. Can the AI stop fucking doing that shit too? I'm tired of that. I'm really getting fucking tired of this game doing stupid shit lately. Well, that's a wreck. And that's us making contact, so there goes some damage. We lost a spot too, so somehow that didn't benefit us. It actually hurt us. Just annoying. Really fucking annoying. I don't know. I just want to get through this race. This feels like Grant Park, not Grant Park. Yeah, Grant Park. It feels like Grant Park all over again. Except it actually feels like it hurts more because growing to Grant Park, I didn't know what I was getting into with this season of, like, how hard it was going to be to win. I didn't know. I was just too young and innocent. Now I'm like a hardened veteran that knows what this shit is like and how incredibly difficult it is. And to be so, like, to run so well, or at least have the opportunity to do it, and it's still not enough. Like, how much faster do we gotta be in the time trials or whatever to win? It's gotta be like half a second, because achieving the goal is not enough. Being 1/10 up is enough, not 2/10, not 3/10, not 4/10. I guess it's half a second or more. Because in race trim or everything else, they're just way quicker. I don't know. It's just frustrating. once again, I was having fun with this for like maybe half the season, and then it just kind of rears its ugly head of like, oh, this is how it's going to be. Well, you're not going to be able to win, but you're going to be able to pull away from everybody in the standings. So, pick your poison. That's really what it is. I don't know. I guess plowing through this as fast as possible is the only option at this point. Well, we pretty much definitely, I'm assuming we clinched the championship. We actually exactly have a 100-point lead, so I don't think I think we're really good. I think even if we literally just, yeah, finish last, we're good. So, we'll go into Eldora, chill. That's actually pretty good earnings, but I'm kind of surprised with that. It's like in the top 5, probably highest we've earned this season, so that's interesting. I don't know. I'll just move on to Knoxville. Top 5 incentive for Knoxville. We got rough damage because I fucking restarted because I wanted to see if I had a shot to win and not get fucked over. But it honestly didn't matter, and it actually worked out for the best anyway. So does it really matter? Does it really change the complexity of this entire career mode if people fucking know that secret? Ooh. Even though I think I've mentioned that many times before, so it's not really a secret, but whatever. On to Knoxville, just get this over with. I'm not really hitting the goal time, like maybe not even half a tenth off. For a showcase, that's actually pretty damn good, so I'm not going to worry about it. So the goal time just went up like, what? 5 tenths, 6 tenths? Not exactly 6 tenths, but half a second. Yeah, as if I'm actually going to achieve that. Well, 25th, so we'll probably have to do a B main and waste our time with that. I'll cut all that out though, but yeah, I could just see it. I know what's gonna happen. Starting 5th, probably gonna finish 5th too. Well, what did I say? I think even if I had on hard difficulty, I would probably still have to do a frickin' B main, so not really surprised. We're 7th in this, which is a little bit interesting just because, well, we actually have to race for it a little bit. So we just need a top 5. Even Ashley's in this, so yeah, I guess a lot of tryhards come out to play for this one, which makes sense. It is the finale of the season. Probably pays out a lot more extra. I don't know. Well, this is interesting. We're gonna try to make a pass here for the lead. That's cool. That's something. I wasn't expecting to do that. Well, we won it. That was, well, we're starting 19th, which is actually better than where we qualified, so that's a plus at least. Starting P19 at least. I'm very drained at this point. I shouldn't have done 5 at once, but I just thought, you know what? I'll just power the fuck through it. That may be not the best thing to do, but the sooner I can get through this series, the sooner I can fucking work on things that I actually have like fucking passion about, which would be really nice to get away from all of this shit. That was a horrible series of corners, but does it really matter? We'll gain a spot, which I was not expecting. Maybe we'll gain some more. It's funny though, at least in the main we could do at least a little bit of something. At least we're not like running last. Usually it seems like the pattern's always like you can't get much more than like 13th or 15th. That's what it kind of seems like it is. So it's possible we could run down those other cars in front of us. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This is kind of a long race, so I don't know. It would be nice if we don't get a bunch of wrecks or any dumb stuff. Just have it go from point A to point B. Have it be very boring. Well, I can't say boring, but just uneventful. So we're actually going down 15th here. Might be able to get the spot. And we do indeed get the spot. P14. Right there in front of us. I don't know if we went under the preferred racing line or not. That's also a horrific angle in the corner, so we're not going to have any momentum built up in that corner. So all of that gets screwed up. I always have to try it again. Trying to go up high and cut down low. Try not to turn as much. Worked out. That's wheel contact. They do it to me all the time, so I feel like I can dish it back at them and it's fair. I don't know. I'll try the outside line again. Seems like it works at this track a little bit, so that's cool. I mean, I'll take it. Well, that's a lot of death. We actually avoided catastrophe there because I was gonna lose a whole bunch of momentum there with that contact. So Actually, kind of worked out beautifully. And now we're P11. That's actually better than I was thinking I was going to run, so I'm fine with that. I just really want to not embarrass myself in this last race. Do got 90% of damage, so I don't know how much of that was from, probably all of that was from the wall hit. But yeah, it's cool that we're able to run up here. I don't know. I'll try my best to get 10th, but no promises. We actually got a good enough run through that corner. Ninth place is sort of checking up a little bit, so I don't know. Try my best, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Well, that's a mistake. That's another typical AI. I don't know what on earth the AI did. Did you see how he just wiggled there? I can't even explain how he just did that. That just looked very unnatural. I don't know. That might be the weirdest thing I've ever seen that the AI do in this game since, like, the first World of Outlaws, or what, the sprint car racing game from 2020. Like, the first of the series, because that was some bizarre AI path lines. Anyways, we're P9, so that restart actually really helped us. So, hooray for others' misfortune. We'll just survive and get a top 10. Didn't even realize it's the last lap, but last lap of the 360 sprints for on-camera universe. But we got a P9. We somehow BS the top 10 after qualifying 25th and starting 19th in the main, so I'll take it. And we'll actually gain points on Ashley to boot as well, as she gets 18th, so somehow that was a net positive for us at the end of the day. I can't make sense of it. Well, we win the championship by over 100 points exactly, because Just Youngquist actually somehow, did he win that freaking race? He did. In a showcase race that has like national people in it, he was able to win it. So he gained like 18 points on me, so now the point gap was exactly 100. Yeah, if he finished, if in this hypothetical universe, if there was like an extra 50 points, if they won, then he would have had 150 points and we would have lost it by 50. But that's not the universe we're in. We are in the Latford universe where consistency was more important. I can't make sense of it. This has been a weird season. Let's move on to Pro Late models, where I hope I can at least win. I don't know. 53,000, is pretty damn good. I think we actually almost have 1 million in terms of earnings, so that's also very good. Monitor driving, decent somehow after smacking the wall. But otherwise, very weird. I don't even know how to make sense of this season. I mean, we definitely indeed won a championship. I mean, that's what I wanted to set out to do, so we did technically accomplish that. Just weird that we weren't able to win, like, a race. But we definitely, we're definitely celebrating tonight. And how fitting we get a really good sponsor, but we can't really use that unless we do like an off-camera season, which I'm not doing at this moment. Maybe once I finish up the Pro Late Model 1, then I'll try this one off camera and lower the difficulty and see. But we'll definitely make a shit ton of money. But I think we're going to be able, I think we definitely need to do that when we get to Nationals for the wingless sprint thing. So I think that'll kind of work out if I do it that way. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know how much that's going to cost, but yeah, that's the point situation. Weird. I don't know, but that's our experience. It's just bizarre. So I don't know. I'm gonna get going. I will do all the Pro Late Model stuff next episode. This video is like 2 hours. I'm not used to this. I'm done. I'll see you all next video, next episode, whatever I do with this. Yeah, see you all later and have a good day.